All right, Brendan Hoff, nice job out there winning the Vancouver Cross Country Championships.
Thank you.
So you're just talking a moment ago here to Coach Brad Cunningham about making a bold move somewhere in the trees, I guess?
Mm-hmm. Coming off the second hill, or the last hill in the last lap.
So you're about almost 2K into it then? 1.25 K?
Yeah, it would have been around like just below the 4K mark is when I made my move. It's 2K loops, and it was just at the end of the last, or start of the, end of the last lap, or end of the second lap.
You must have had expectations of winning, because that's a confident move to make, to bust off a third, not even a third into the race like that.
Well, I felt, I came in here last year and, won the race as a grade 11. I really felt like I wanted to make a bold statement in my grade 12 year. It's last time on the course. And I just really felt like making a statement coming to provincials. I have a lot of people doubting my cross-country experience, but I kind of went out there and just made a little bit of statement, just, showing that I'm ready for anyone else, so.
Good, and then did you compete in the Lower Islands?
Well, we had more of a league meets. I've only raced actually once before this. I ran at Lambert Park for one of the races. Me and Jack battled it out, and it wasn't until the last 400 meters where I made a move and just kind of, but that was the first race of the year just to qualify for Islands, and I was gonna run a few weeks ago, had a little tight calf. Not an excuse or anything, but it's rather take the precautions, just make sure it doesn't grow. So I decided 2 races in, and I'm excited for what's next. I'm really prepared for provincials, and this is gonna be a good year. Last year was a little bit of a rough year with the fall and all that, but I'm ready to go this year.
Oh, good. And then, of course, when you talk about provincials, that's happening at Jericho Beach on the 7th. And so how long of spikes did you use today? I
was actually using 7s. I came out here the other day, and there's bits of the courses where it's pretty stiff running on 7s, and there's other parts where you really need 12s. And it was, having everyone run on that course prior to the senior boys race, it was a little mushed up, and it's not exactly nice trying to tuck in behind someone and you get a little bit of spray. I mean, I'm not too bad, but I decided to go with 7s just because I felt comfortable for myself, and there wasn't really any places where I felt like I'd be very vulnerable for a fall or anything. So
And then over at Jericho, you might need something a little longer. It's raining now, and it's a little bit.
I think I'll just kind of go over there and get a feel for it. Have practice halfway through switch spikes, and just really feel what's more comfortable for yourself. And it's kind of a personal priority.
Let's talk about your future for a second. You must have been recruited by now.
Well, I've been recruited by over 20 NCAA schools. So it's but also I have the interest. I have a great program here in Victoria with my coach Heather Hinniger, and I have a great training group. So it's really, I'm taking my time with the decision. It's a very important decision for my future, and obviously the goal for me is in 2020 to run the Olympics, and whatever gets me there is the best path, and also my academics. And I think for me, the decision is either UVic or the NCAA. I haven't really, because of the program here in the Next Gen program with Athletics Canada, I feel that Victoria's the #1 option for Canada, well, the only option in Canada, and then, there's a lot more programs in the United States that have been contacting me, Oklahoma State, Notre Dame,
Who's leading in the bid to get Brendan Hoff down in the NCAA?
Well, I'd say leading as, I want to say UVic's actually leading. I'm very interested in the program because I can stay here and train with Athletics Canada.
Oh, nice work here. Good luck at BC's.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.